we are going to discuss about the leverages. Leverages can be classified into three parts: operating leverages, financial leverages, and combined leverages. So what is the operating leverages? The definition is firm's ability to use fixed operating costs to magnify the effects of changes in sales on its EBIT. So here in that operating cost, three type of the expenses will be incurred, that is variable cost, fixed cost and semi-variable cost. Fixed cost should not be changed. Variable cost will be varied based on the sales. If the sales will be increased, variable cost also will be increased. If the sales will be decreased, variable cost also is going to decrease. And semi-variable cost, it will be partially fixed and partially variable. So these three costs will be incurred on that. Based on that cost, we can be determined earnings before interest and tax. For determining the earnings before and tax, we have to take some points. The points are sales and variable cost. Sales minus variable cost equal to contribution. Contribution minus fixed cost equal to profit. That profit is before interest and tax. So based on that EBIT, we are going to determine the operating leverages. So if the volume of the sales will be increased, means the number of units will be increased, it will be impacting on earnings before interest and tax. It will be proved based on that illustration. That illustration is, a firm sells products for 100 rupees per unit and it has a variable operating cost of 50 rupees per unit and fixed operating cost is 50,000 rupees per year, and it has to show the levels of EBIT that would result from the sale of 1000 units, 2000 units, 3000 units. Here we need to take 2000 units as the base level. Why? Because here in the first situation 1000 units, it has to increase the 50%. And again it has to increase the 50%. The value is 3000 units. When you have to take it as the base value, that is 2000 units. When it has to take, when it has to fall in 50%, the value is 1000 units. When it has to increase 50%, the value is 3000 units. And coming to the solution, EBIT for various levels of changes. The base value is 2000. And when it has to increase 50%, the units are 1000. It's already given in the problem, 1000 units. And when it has increased, the value is 3000. 2000 plus 1000, that is 3000. It is also given in that problem. Okay. And convert it to the value. These are all the units. Here we need to convert the units into the value. How we can convert units into the rupees? Sales price per unit. Here the sales price per unit is 100 rupees. 1000 into 100 rupees equal to 1 lakh rupees. 2000 into 100 rupees equal to 2 lakhs rupees. 3000 units into 100 rupees equal to 3 lakhs rupees. And coming to the variable cost. So what is the variable cost here? 50 rupees per unit. 50 rupees into 1000, that is 50,000 rupees. And 50 rupees into 2000, that is the variable cost is 1000 rupees. 50 into 2000, that is 1 lakh rupees. And 50 rupees into how many units here? 3000 units. So that is 1,50,000 rupees. When I had to deduct from the sales minus variable cost, the contribution is, in case of the second case 2, the value is 50,000 and the base level the value is 1 lakh rupees. And in that case 1, the value is 1,50,000 rupees. Here the fixed cost will be constant in all the cases. So it should not be changed. When the units will increase or decrease or whatever it may be, it will be constant. It should not be affecting on the cost. So 50,000, 50,000, 50,000 constant. So EBIT is the base level 50,000, and that in case of the case 2, earnings before interest and tax 0. Here the value is 1 lakh. So here 100% decreasing, here 100% increasing. So when the units is going to increase, it will be impacting on EBIT. So that is the operating leverage. Here we are going to discuss about the case 1 and case 2 situation when 50% increase in sales from 2000 to 1000, in case of case 1, 2000 to 3000 units results in a 100% increase in EBIT. So here the values are increased. It has to impacting on EBIT, 100% increasing. And coming to the case 2, decrease 50% decrease in sales means 2000 units to 1000 units results in 100% decrease in EBIT. Or we can be calculate with the short formula. The formula is total contribution at base level divided by EBIT at base level. So what is the base level contribution here? 1 lakh rupees is the contribution at the level of the base. 1 lakh rupees divided by earnings before interest and tax at the base level 50,000. 1 lakh divided by 50,000 that equal to 2. So in case of the case 1, case 2 also we can be apply here. In case of the case 1, 100% is the EBIT, 100% increasing, 100% divided by 50%, that equal to 2. In case of the case 2, 100% decreasing and minus EBIT 100% minus 100% and 50% decreasing minus 50%, that equal to 2. Thank you.